Hello again, tle-a viewers. Unfortunately, it's been a little bit of a long time, but a package showed up here at the Twill studio that I thought you guys might be interested in seeing. If you can't tell from the box in front of me, this is the LG G3. Now, unfortunately, perhaps this is not the US variant. This is the lte-a version, the one from South Korea Telecom, so it's not going to work appropriately on the US bands, but it should be good enough for demonstration purposes. XDA had this sent along, so I'll be working with it over the next month, or the next few weeks or so at least, just getting used to it, trying it out, and I'll let you know my thoughts and opinions of it over on the XDA developers channel, so do make sure you're subscribed over there if you're not. If you haven't seen it already, this is the LG G3. It's got the LG branding at the bottom, very, very slim bezels, not a whole lot to it, front-facing camera. Here on the back you can see very plain. It doesn't have quite the shiny texture that the G2 had, and the button here is not quite as pronounced. If you actually look at it from the side, yeah, there's next to no button sticking out. Luckily, I do actually have the LG G2 here that I can compare to next to it. The G2, I believe, is a 5.2 inch screen. The G3 is a 5.5 inch, so it's slightly larger, as you can see here just looking at it. A little bit taller, top to bottom. Not a huge amount of difference left to right, just a little bit wider for the G3. Screens, when they're both put side by side, are pretty similar, although of course the G3 has this 2K display, so it is going to be a little bit crisper, a little bit higher quality. The colors, very similar, although the UI design on the G3 has been revamped quite a bit to be more flat. I am still running stock Android on my G2, so they do look, you know, they both have that LG experience when you come into all the menus, but the newer one, of course, has the updated LG skin. And just here, sort of taking a look at the back of them very quickly, as I mentioned, the button here on the G2 is quite a bit more pronounced. You might be able to see that there. It sticks out a little bit more. The button on the new one, not quite so pronounced, and it does have this laser focus item here. I'm very much looking forward to trying out the camera on this because it does do 4K video where the G2 did not. And like I said, it also has that laser focus, so it should be very interested to try that out. One of the things that really sort of popped out and stood out for me here, this has an antenna on it. This is, from what I understand, for over-the-air TV, although I don't believe it works here in the States. But if I were in Korea, it would definitely be useful. Here, not quite so much. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time beyond that just showing off the device. I will be talking about this, you know, like I said in the video over on XDA. Let's take a quick look at what else came in the box. We've got some stuff in Korean that I can't read, talking about the accessories, talking about the device and what you can do with it. I'll go over that in the video on XDA eventually. Have your standard USB, micro USB cable. You have your plug that I'm not going to be able to use because I'm not in Europe, but it is a USB plug. Have some headphones that, yeah, I don't traditionally use earbuds, so I'm not going to be in a huge hurry to try those out. And a couple of things that make this really unique in my opinion. Replaceable battery, so the back on this device does come off, and you can swap the battery out. I don't think the standard device is going to come with a spare battery. This one that I've got here does, 3000 milliamp hour. Very much looking forward to using that. And then what I can only assume is a charging cradle, although I don't know if you can charge it while it's in there. But it has this little thing so that you can put the battery down in it to charge. Again, haven't spent enough time with it, just sort of pulled it out of the box today, so I'm not really familiar with all this, but very neat stuff there. I mean, it does have the little charging connectors down in there, so I can only assume that at least this portion of it is used for charging. Hook the USB up to it and it should charge that. And then perhaps, I can only assume this is just meant as a stand and is not meant to be used for actual charging. But it is a neat little accessory that you don't see coming with a lot of devices, so I'll be giving that a shot. It's over the next couple of weeks as well. And LG branded there, very nice. But you know what, that is about all that came in the box. Really looking forward to giving this a shot over the next few weeks, and if there's anything in particular you would like to see on it, within the scope of reason, because obviously I'm not going to be able to do a lot of hackery and rooting and things like that to it, but beyond that, you know, just seeing how things run and seeing, you know, camera samples and video samples and things like that, I should definitely be able to work that out. But just let me know down in the comments below, and I will get back with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Sorry I've been gone. It's just been hectic and all sorts of fun stuff like that. But I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.